In everything, he's talking to the elders now. He's talking to the pastors. In Miletus, these are the Ephesian elders. He will never see them again, probably. In everything, I showed you that by working hard in this manner, you must help the weak. Remember the words of the Lord Jesus, that He Himself said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. Now, here's the controversial word in this text. The controversial word is remember. You know why that is? Because T.W. Manton yesterday, or in the previous session, whichever it was, said when Jesus argued, have poor people over for dinner because they can't reward you, you will be rewarded at the resurrection of the just. T.W. Manton said, the reward is there, but you don't have them over for the reward, otherwise you're living in the old selfish way. Now, if that were true, what this text would have to say is something like this. In everything I showed you, that by working hard in this manner, you must help the weak and forget the words of the Lord Jesus, how He said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. Because if you remember them, they're going to function. And the way they function is to encourage you that blessedness is coming when you give. That's crazy. You shouldn't forget this. That's the opposite of what he's saying. So, here's the way this verse works in the ministry and ought to work. It's 8 o'clock. I'm playing, maybe 7:30. Okay? I'm playing with my kids when I had little kids. I play with Talitha now. We read, we watch something on the internet or whatever. So it's playtime. I've always had playtime with my kids. And you get a call. And you put in a long day, maybe many days. You are just beat. And this person, Ethel, is in the hospital. Serious heart situation. Could you come, Pastor? Inside you say, there are other pastors. I'm having playtime, which is not a good thing to say. I'll be right there. You hang up the phone. Sorry. Maybe tomorrow night. Gotta go. You're on your way, and on your way, your heart's not in this. This is not something you want to do, and you're ticked that you had to leave your little girl again, and that then you call somebody else, and this is a terrible mood to be in when a person might be dying in the next half hour, and you're going to usher them into eternity. Terrible, terrible attitude to have. What should you do? In the car, in the elevator, what should you do? The answer is you do this. That's why Jesus said it. He said, he's whispering down in my car, remember something, John. Remember something. What? Remember that when you get there and you start to pour out what little life is left in you, it's going to be blessed. It's going to be blessed. You are going to be blessed. I will see to it that it comes crashing back on you with blessing. That's what you should remember. Not forget, remember. This is hedonism. This is the way hedonism works. It's the way Jesus said to do it. So you're riding the elevator. It's always 4th floor, right? 4th floor. That's where the serious heart situation is. And you're up in the elevator. God, come. Please come. I got to have life here. I got to give. I got to be there. I got to have joy to transfer to a person who might meet you any minute. You open the door. It hasn't risen in your heart yet. I'm telling you a real story. Right? It hasn't risen in your heart yet. You're still operating on duty pilot, which is it's okay to do. It's just not good, not the best thing. You open the door. She's lying there. Eyes are closed. Tubes everywhere. You don't know if she's conscious. And you walk over and you put your hand on her arm. And she opens her up. Now, I called her Ethel because she's older. It's not a real common name among young kids today. Because older people have a certain way about them. And this is what she says. She opens her eyes and she sees it's me. And she says, "Oh, Pastor, you didn't need to come. You're so busy. You're so busy." Now, the absolutely wrong thing to say at that time was, "I know, and I didn't want to come. I don't want to be here. I'd rather be at home with Talitha." It's really ticked right now that David Livingston didn't get called. Because she would feel horrible if you said that. What should you say? And this is the same thing I said before. You should say, "The Lord showed me, Ethel, on the way here, that for me to take the time to come to you and to pray over you and to share my hope and my faith with you and to give you a word from the Lord will be a profound blessing to me. And I'm eager to have that blessing." That's this text. I don't think Ethel would say, "You're selfish." She would say, "That's what you've taught us. That's right. We're going to share a blessing here. You're going to get a lot of blessing by just giving to me, so go ahead. Go ahead. Make your day." Pray and share the word with me and tell me about heaven. And